Welcome to the Luminara Mindset, Chapter 34, Setting Healthy Boundaries. Having opened our hearts to empathy and compassionate communication, we now turn to a practice that makes all healthy relationships possible. It is a practice often misunderstood, feared, and avoided, yet it is one of the most profound acts of self-love you can engage in. Today, we begin the sacred work of setting healthy boundaries. Let us begin by releasing the old story that boundaries are walls that we build to push people away. This is a myth rooted in fear. A healthy boundary is not a wall. It is more like a beautiful fence around the sacred garden of your inner world. A wall is a fearful structure designed to keep everyone out. A fence, however, simply defines your space. It has a gate, and you are the gatekeeper. You get to consciously and lovingly choose who and what you allow into your garden. Boundaries are not about shutting others out. They are about lovingly containing and protecting your own precious life force. So why is this practice so challenging for so many of us? Our resistance to setting boundaries is often rooted in deep-seated fears. There is the fear of being selfish. Many of us, particularly those socialized as helpers and caregivers, have been taught that to prioritize our own needs is selfish. Let us reframe this. Setting a boundary is an act of self-respect. It is the wisdom of knowing that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Tending to your own garden ensures you have beautiful flowers to share with the world. There is the fear of disappointing others. People-pleasing is often a survival strategy we learned in childhood. We learned that keeping others happy kept us safe and loved. As adults, we must learn that our worth is not dependent on the approval of others, and that it is okay for people to have their own feelings about our choices. And underneath it all, there's often a deep fear of conflict and abandonment. We fear that if we set a limit, if we say no, the other person will get angry, argue with us, or worse, leave us. So we abandon ourselves first, betraying our own needs to prevent someone else from possibly leaving. The consequences of living without boundaries are immense. When the gate to our garden is left wide open, we can feel constantly drained, taken for granted, and resentful. Our energy is depleted. Our time is not our own, and we can slowly lose touch with who we are and what we truly need. Our inner world becomes trampled and overgrown with the needs and demands of others. To make this concept more tangible, it helps to understand that boundaries exist in several key areas. There are physical boundaries, which relate to your personal space, your privacy, and your body. This includes who you allow to touch you, how close people can stand to you, and your right to privacy in your home and with your belongings. There are emotional boundaries. This is the understanding that your feelings are your responsibility, and another person's feelings are their responsibility. It means not taking on another person's emotional baggage, and not allowing them to dump their unprocessed emotions onto you without your permission. It is the art of being empathetic without becoming enmeshed. There are time and energy boundaries. This is about recognizing that your time and energy are finite, sacred resources. It involves protecting your schedule from overcommitment, saying no to activities that drain you, and carving out non-negotiable time for your own rest and restoration. The very first step in this practice is not to build a fence, but simply to notice where one is needed. You must learn to listen to the signals from your own inner guidance system. The most powerful of these signals are the feelings of discomfort, and especially resentment. If you consistently feel drained, angry, or resentful after interacting with a certain person or in a certain situation, that feeling is a bright red flag. It is your soul's alarm system telling you, warning, a boundary is needed here. Your feelings are your wisest counselors. Learning to honor them as valid and important information is the first, most crucial step in learning to protect the sacred ground of your own being. Welcome to the Luminara mindset. Your invitation this week is to become a gentle observer of your own energetic signals. In your journal, I invite you to reflect on this question. Where in my life, or with whom in my life, do I consistently feel resentful, drained, or taken for granted? Don't judge the feeling, just follow it. It is a clue. Gently explore that situation. What boundary might have been crossed? You don't have to do anything about it yet. The only goal is to cultivate the awareness that offense is needed.